Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and this short video we are going to discuss events that took place in the special military operation during the previous 10 hours. The Russian sources are saying that as a result of clashes or as a result of clearing operation the central part, the Russians managed to establish control over the square that located right in front of the bus station. And some Russian sources are saying that the Russians from now on are able to see the railroad station and the railroad ways right exactly from their eyes. I believe that by the end of this day or by the end of this week we are going to see the final liberation of the central part of Bakhmut. During today the Russians need to continue clearing operation. Furthermore, if you remember, some Russian sources were saying that this south part is already under Russian control, but if we are talking about this configuration and this structure, we see that by that attack the Russians were trying to split the Ukrainian forces into parts, and the most important, they were trying to establish, let's call it something like blockade or physical or fire control over the road that connects the rest of the part of Ukrainian bridgehead in the central part with the mainland. The Secretary of State Antony Blinken reported that Ukrainians are ready to start their own counter-offensive operation to the south. They're saying that everything is ready, and he expects that within the next few weeks the Ukrainians are going to start this operation. Furthermore, he added that this is complete responsibility of the Ukrainians to attack or not, or to make decision to attack or not, and this is complete responsibility of Zelensky. And Antony Blinken added that Zelensky is the one who can make a decision to attack Crimea or not. To prevent or to repulse this attack, the Russians, according to the Russian sources, have already accumulated and collected around 100,000 reserves on the border with Ukraine. I marked this line, but the source that provided this information didn't mention the real area where that army was deployed. But furthermore, he added that there is not just 100,000 army, also the Russians managed to collect up to few thousands of tanks, few thousands of armored vehicles, and few thousands of artillery systems. So as you can see, according to that source, the Russians managed to prepare a separate army that they can use all over the area of Ukraine, all over the front line. But I think that this is some kind of reserves that the Russians will use, because for now they are not for 100% sure where exactly the Ukrainians are going to attack, and the Zaporozhye is not the only possible direction. Furthermore, some sources on the ground are saying that during the previous 10 hours the Ukrainians collected some forces in Kherson area. That forces were discovered by the Russians, and those forces, Ukrainians, were attacked by the Russian artillery, and as a result of that attack the Ukrainians lost up to 50 soldiers. I believe that the Ukrainians were planning to make another crossing Dnieper River operation and to send some Marines on that bank of the river, but their attack was repulsed and completely failed. And that's it about the short updates. Military Summary channel reminds you to condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for your watching, subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.